She made the whole world laugh, but behind that dazzling smile, Suzanne Somers was quietly fighting battles no camera ever showed. Fame gave her everything, and then, in one decision, it took it all away. This is the story of how Hollywood turned its back on her, and how she still found a way to shine brighter than ever. Before she was America's sweetheart, she was just Suzanne Marie Mahoney, a young girl from San Bruno, California, born in 1946. Her childhood wasn't easy. Her father struggled with alcoholism, and home was often a place of shouting, not laughter. But somewhere deep inside that chaos, Suzanne dreamed of something bigger, of lights, of cameras, of a life where she could finally be seen and heard. She didn't start rich or connected. She started with raw determination. She modeled, she sang, she acted in tiny commercials, anything to break in. And finally, she got her first real chance, in a sitcom that would make her a global icon. When Three's Company premiered in 1977, the world fell in love with Chrissy Snow, the bubbly blonde with a laugh that could light up any room. Susan wasn't just playing a character. She became Chrissy. The show skyrocketed in ratings, and suddenly, she was on magazine covers, red carpets, talk shows, the face of American comedy. But here's the twist most people never knew. Behind the laughter, Suzanne was about to make a move that would cost her everything. In 1980, at the peak of her fame, Suzanne asked for something simple: equal pay. John Ritter, her co-star, was making 5 times more than she was. Suzanne believed she deserved parity. She wasn't wrong, but Hollywood wasn't ready. The network executives didn't just say no, they decided to punish her. Her role was cut down to 60 seconds per episode. Then she was fired. Just like that, America's favorite comedy star vanished from television. The industry branded her difficult, greedy, even ungrateful. But in truth, Suzanne was one of the first women in TV to publicly fight for fair pay, decades before it became a mainstream conversation. Most careers would have ended right there. But Susan wasn't built to surrender. She started again from scratch. In the early 90s, she landed another hit, Step by Step. Her warmth as Carol Foster Lambert reminded everyone why they loved her. Yet Suzanne wanted more than acting. She wanted freedom. So she turned her passion for wellness and fitness into a business empire. Remember the Thigh Master? That was her creation. It sold over 10 million units, becoming a pop culture icon and transforming Suzanne from actress to self-made millionaire. The same woman Hollywood tried to silence built her own microphone. But life wasn't done testing her. In her 50s, Suzanne was diagnosed with breast cancer. Doctors gave her a standard plan, but Suzanne, always the rebel, chose an unconventional route. She spoke publicly about natural healing, nutrition, and self-care, a stance that sparked controversy but also inspired millions who felt ignored by traditional medicine. She wrote more than 25 books, most on wellness and self-empowerment. People didn't just admire her for surviving. They admired her for thinking differently. On October 15th, 2023, just one day before her 77th birthday, Suzanne Somers passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by her family. Even in her final Instagram post, she was smiling, radiant, full of gratitude, wearing her trademark blonde hair and that same hopeful sparkle. Her husband, Alan Hamill, wrote her a letter that morning. He didn't know it would be the last. It began simply, "Love, I miss you already." That was Suzanne, loved deeply, missed profoundly, and never forgotten. When we talk about trailblazers, we often think of the loud, the revolutionary. But Suzanne's power was quieter. It was in her refusal to let anyone define her worth. She proved that sometimes the best comeback isn't revenge, it's reinvention. So tonight, if you ever feel underestimated or ignored, remember Suzanne Somers, the woman Hollywood tried to erase, but whose laughter still echoes across generations. If her story moved you, take a second to honor her legacy. Hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe, because some stars may fade, but legends, they never truly die.